Coming up right now, put your hands together for Kayla.
She called me her glass bird. Her love made of rain and mine of amber, and as we flew around his fires, we began to dance over the melted pastel of anger reached under the skies where they held hands. And he said this might hurt a little. Her youth, dripping off her face, and eyes once diamonds, now dim crystals, and her tears of tattered gold, and the last few seconds are flown, her singing sliced pain to this life. She pushed accidents into existence. Cradled, soft smile with his rim, and fine hair with her tone, and eyes of life with no resemblance. She looked through slits and clouds of take-backs and hate rhythmed off patterned thunder. She wasn't ready to be a mother, and she took her flight off white powders and drunken beatings, beating her teenage body far from better, and her flight lasted just long enough to make his touch feel right. She felt light, and he insisted. Her arms, armored with shots and needles, and her vagina, a story for story, straying far back to the dark strays of her broken womb, which is loved enough only to birth the remains of drunken senses. I could sense I would be her last sense to the world, and her skies caught fire. Her youth skipped past her, and her drugs stretched through her, and she took flight with power off the climax of this snorted white powder, and she left so sudden with only one reminder, a daughter without a mother. She called me her glass bird. Her love made of rain and mine of amber, and as we flew around his fires, we began to dance over the melted pastel of anger reached under the skies where they held hands, and she felt everything. Left empty skies to a daughter, which led to the birthing of accidents to another, and it just would have been easier left fallen and shattered, but the rhythm of these ancestors caught up with myself, and it's just crazy how history repeats itself. Oh.